Both of these guys, they've been proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
That's caught. It's Humphries. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, he set it down.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Lost the fire on second down. Grab near the marker. It's Jenkins. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Rams are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jenkins. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Rams will have it first and 10. Lost the throw on first down. Got a man. It's Johnson. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Gonna run it. It's Dupree. Hard running there. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? The first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, get a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? So Oregon's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Looking downfield, it's Warner. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Shoved out of bounds after a big game. They'll mark it at the plus 42. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's good. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. The quick out. They make the stop. Pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Let's take just a second to talk about Oregon. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has, obviously. There's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance
make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defensive tackle downfield. Go get the running back, get a tackle for the next.
Looking to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Humphries. And a good pick up there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. That's the end of the period. And Oregon has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. On the move. It's Dupree. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Rams have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end.
It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just an eight.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 22 on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Warner. He's got it. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. And the Ducks are in the red zone. Second down, he'll throw it. Fakes the ball. First and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He'll do it himself.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind in the best programs in college football. You got quarterbacks that have those multiple options. They're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his own. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. That's reeled in. It's Humphries. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but didn't find his target. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the timing just a hair off.
How loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap.
Breaks away in the middle. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Really nice decision by the quarterback. 3rd and long, and nothing was open deep down the field, so he's able to check it down and get it to a pretty athletic guy who shows you what they can do with the ball after the catch. He finds a few blocks, he uses his speed, and that turns into be a huge gain for the offense. Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleeping on that.
Nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to that.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. And the Rams have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Jenkins. He is like a loose boulder just rolling to the 32. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Unloads to the wideout. He got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, big update in a top 5 game today. Miami is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Vinny Testaverde and Gino Torretta in the pantheon of greats to play at the U. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to NC State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this contested top 5 matchup, fellas.
And how about that one, Kevin? We keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Right. 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some 1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Makes the grab over the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. To the air. It's Warner. To the middle. It's Reed. And the completion gives them a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The offense will quickly use the timeout. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Here we go. Back to throw time, running short in the half. Got his man quickly. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attack. It is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on. And you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Offense has enough time to get off the play before we head to the half. Looking downfield on first down. Pass was incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move-the-chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Autzen Stadium.
Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Rams will kick it away to crank up the second half. Coming out with it, it's Algier. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half. We'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
For the defense. Nice move here. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. To the air, it's Warner. Looking to the big tight end. It's gone. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. It's the grab. It's Hill. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. He's got another man. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They got it down to the 21. Wants to throw again. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Send the tight end in motion. The play action fake. Fires to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Ducks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Snaps it in the shotgun. It's complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
This offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
That one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now you got third.
Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Well, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Smashes it between the uprights. And they'll push that one down a little further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, and they get him on the ground at the 20. Colorado State takes over the Ram offense, returns to the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Humphries. Still on his feet at the 45. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And the Rams want to pick up the tempo. How about this? That's catch number 300 in his career.
And it doesn't matter who's been playing quarterback in this offense. Who's ever pulling the trigger, they know this guy is dependable. 300 catches, David. That is
Just unreal consistency. Over 300 catches. That is unbelievably amazing. The consistency, the work, the toughness, the durability. This dude's done it all.
With the catch, it's Humphries. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. The short hand, it's Johnson. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They hope to get him in space, create running room, and there just wasn't anything there.
I love the 3rd down, aggressive, in-your-face defense, not giving you any room to run down the field. Great job by the defense. They saw the throw, the quick pass, reacted to it, got him on the ground for a loss.
Makes the catch. It's Jacobs. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. From the gun, he leads it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Beats it, fires complete. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down.
My old coach said, you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never do wrong.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Finds his tight end. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Ward. Bringing the heat. He'll pull it down and run. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Off play action. Takes the grab. Snowed under by the defense.
Great job by the offense. Listen, the defense is going to sit back in the zone. You know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws right in those holes. Get those first downs. Get those big chunks.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Under fire. Posted marker, it's Green. He was pushing 77, and he's stopping at the 6-yard kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a colossal top 5 matchup. Let's fill you in on what's going on. Miami is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now. But those fans that were there when the U was the U, they know this game is not over. They're trailing by 11 to NC State.
Wants to throw on first down.
We'll circle back if anything big happens in this top 5 clash of the Titans, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final.
There were very big expectations surrounding this guy coming into the season. He's delivered week in, week out. That last catch, he's now got over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
The Rams in the hurry-up.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the first down, and they better get ready because you can tell they're right back on the ball to run another play.
Pulls it in. It's Jenkins. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They just keep firing. That's caught. It's Humphries. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Rams are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Rams with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Fires to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Catch in the middle. It's Humphries. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Pocket breaking down. Makes the grab. It's Jenkins. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
Well, a lot of things haven't gone right for him. You saw an incompletion right there. It's been offense, it's been defense. They just haven't been able to click and get into a rhythm here. And now they're playing catch-up, and you know they're going to be throwing each and every play.
A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Ducks can really attack on this second and short. The give and tick, 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 tick. They'll get him to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. Second and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Behind the chains now on second and long. From the shotgun, the inside give. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch. It's not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Trying to do it on the ground. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive.
Offense is stopped. Will be
looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quickly out from the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Rams run to the ball, trying to pick up his third and short. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Looking for a deep man. And the pass goes incomplete, and that's going to do it. Strike zero, ball game is over. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, when you say, guys.
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them, so now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done.